What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Not So Pro Football Talk. It's Monday. I felt like I haven't been on a Monday live podcast in quite some time. I think I missed 2 weeks, right? I was out there, in the Goo Lagoons, going jet skiing. It was kind of weird because I just got back.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah.
but I had to cut my trip short because I did get involved in an accident. I was in the jet ski and I actually hit someone, and it was like a big commotion going on, so I had to leave.
It was you.
I mean, it was an accident. It was an accident, honestly. So I was enjoying myself, but
Accident. He wasn't moving.
he was talking the smack. He was saying he was faster than me, or whatever. And I was talking football. He said he had more knowledge because I was saying that the Bills were going to the Super Bowl, and he got super offended. I guess he was a Bills fan. Anyways, I laid it on him. I think he deserved it. I don't know, but in real talk, unfortunate news happened to Naheem Hines. I mean, I've always liked the guy. I liked him back when he was with Indianapolis. I thought he's a great character, great running back, and hopefully this doesn't mean the end of his career. This kind of seems like it's going to put a huge damper on them. But before we get into what we're talking about today, guys, I just got something in the mail.
What'd you get?
What did I get? I got our celebration of 400 subscribers. I got a Stephon Gilmore autographed mini helmet. You can see it right there. It's an autographed mini. It just came in the mail today. That fresh smell, it smells awesome. Heck yeah. You got that letter of authenticity inside there. It's there. You guys there you go. You can see it.
I can see it.
Yes. Yeah. Letter of authenticity. We have a Stephon Gilmore mini Cowboys helmet. It is autographed, and you guys know how we feel about the Cowboys. We want to give it away, so we're giving it away to one of our lucky subscribers. So we're going to give away a lot this upcoming season. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. And remember, if you ask or if you tell people, let them know, hey, we got a cool podcast, NSP Football Talk. Follow them. That doubles your chances every single time we have a giveaway. So make sure you go ahead and do that. This time we're giving away an autographed Stephon Gilmore mini helmet, which is super cool. But unfortunately, none of us like the Cowboys. But it seems like everyone here likes the Cowboys. So we do live in Texas. So that's understandable. I don't know. What else could give it away? Unless you want it, Reed. Did you want
I don't want it.
You don't want the helmet?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Okay, so how do we enter this giveaway?
You gotta be subscribed.
Okay.
You gotta follow us on TikTok.
All right. One more.
Is it Twitter? Video. You gotta like this video.
It's not going to be this video exactly, but yes, like our stuff, okay? So I'm going to come out with a YouTube short or TikTok announcing our big old giveaway so we can have many people enter, which usually we have about, 20 to 40 people. So you have a good chance of winning this $100 prize. All you got to do is make sure you subscribe to us here on YouTube, follow us there on TikTok, and like the video that I am going to post. So you got to stay updated. Turn the notifications on, okay? Both on TikTok and on here on YouTube. So put the notifications on. So as soon as the YouTube short and TikTok gets released, you get to enter. And remember, if you refer a friend to subscribe and they actually subscribe, which we will ask for proof, you get double the chances of winning our giveaway. So yes, yeah. It's pretty cool. We lose out on a lot of money here, but it's all for you guys. We love doing it.
It's a tax write-off.
It's a tax. We're not there yet, Reed. Hey, we're not there. Okay, but thank you all so much. We hit 400 subscribers. It has honestly been amazing doing this with y'all. We've been doing this for 2.5 years now. So let's grow. Let's grow together. So first order of business. Naheem Hines, very unfortunate news of events. I sent that tweet earlier, Reed, because I was at work. So I initially thought that he got hurt in a ski lift. So you know me, I like to switch words around.
You're down at 94% accuracy.
I'm down at 94% accuracy.
AJ, it's summertime, AJ.
Hey, man. These guys have all the money in the world. They could go. They could do whatever they want. It could be artificial snow.
I understand how you got confused, AJ.
Okay, so I was over there, doing all my research. I saw ski. I was like, ski. Yeah, he was lifted in the air. Ski lift. Okay, ski lift. So that's what happened. He was lifted in the air by a ski. But unfortunately, someone ran into him with a jet ski, crushing his leg, I do believe. Not all the details are out just yet.
I believe the major injury is on his knee, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be tough for him to come back from this.
Yeah, he's already been.
He can.
Yeah, he's only 26, so he's still got some time in the clock there. But
and then as far as running back years,
yeah,
at this point,
we'll see. We'll see how bad that surgery is. If it needs to be like reconstructed totally, or we still don't know the extent. So that's a little scary.
Yeah,
very true. Honestly, I think he's made a pretty solid career. Hasn't really started as much, but he's made enough money to, hey, I want to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my life. Obviously, he was enjoying it right now. But speaking of running backs, 26. Someone said it a couple of months ago that 26 was pretty old because y'all called Christian McCaffrey old in their career or whatever. But speaking of running backs, including Christian McCaffrey, including Austin Eckler, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, all these star running backs and more are all meeting together via Zoom. Yeah, they're pretty old using Zoom. I don't know why they're using Zoom. If you guys really want to talk to one another, you guys should use Discord, which we do have one. Link is in the bio. So they are going through Zoom on Saturday discussing what they should do to handle the disrespectful situation that's going on in the NFL. One already came out. Austin Eckler, I believe, said, no, it wasn't Austin Eckler. It was Nick Chubb saying there's not really much we can do. We could rush for over 2,000 yards in one season, and next season they're going to say that we are worn and not want to pay us, which is kind of true. It's kind of the trend that we're seeing here in the NFL. What are y'all's thoughts here when it comes to the running backs and their situation that they're in?
Yeah, the situation they're in is there's just too much influx of good running backs coming out of the draft where you can pay these guys cheap and you can have them on your team on a rookie contract for 4 years and then dispose of them really and get the next best thing. It's really unfortunate. Unless you're one of those top tier great running backs, that's the only way you can get another deal, and you're still going to get underpaid for what you're actually bringing to the team. It's really unfortunate, really screwed up, but as an NFL, as a GM making business decisions, it makes sense, unfortunately. The only thing, in my opinion, that could be done is either they go on strike and all hold out, which I don't see happening. I think it's a very far-fetched idea. It would be like what the writers are doing, go on a writer strike or something.
I heard about that.
Going on a running back strike. I very much doubt that would happen. And I don't know how effective it would be. The media would just paint them all as drama queens, etc. I think what they need to do is change the NFLPA rules and regulations about rookie contracts and have these rookie contracts on 2 to 3 maybe year deals where they can hurry up and when they're still young, get a contract earlier. And it puts more of the teams on a bind.
Wow. I really hope that doesn't happen. I hope they don't go on strike, but just in case, I got my ladder out in the backyard. I'm doing some sprints. I'm getting some drills done. I promise you, I got a ball right here. You're not taking that out. You're not taking. I hope teams are listening right now. AJ Alvarado.
No, you got to join. You got to join the running backs on their strike, AJ.
Hey man, I just need one. I just need one. I'll be the practice squad running back and get paid $1 million. I'm cool.
They don't get paid $1 million.
Hey man, if everyone's on strike, I'm gonna push my luck. I'm gonna push. I'm gonna have a good agent, man. I promise you that. Now, Vince, now I'm gonna aim this question towards you. Okay. So someone came out and said, I honestly think that all players in the NFL should get paid or contract negotiations based on their productivity. That could come with incentives. That could come with, hey, how well did you do? We'll pay you based on how well you did. Instead of, it's like cashing in, right? Going to Vegas, you get all these chips. I want to cash in these chips. You don't get that many chips, you don't get paid that much. But they're aiming it more towards Travis Kelce. But I thought that may be a good solution towards the running backs. What are your thoughts here?
So I think that is a double-edged sword, because if you roll that out to everybody in the NFL, that could get pretty expensive. So I think this guaranteed money stuff is what gets people in a bind, because once you throw that guaranteed money in there, you can't take it back. Even if you cut the person, you owe them that. So if you put incentives, it's good, What's up, Notorious? Haven't seen you in a while, man.
Bear
Glad
down.
to see you here. Bear down. That's funny. But if you have this guaranteed incentive type of money, where it's based on stats, based on how you're performing throughout the year, it's a double-edged sword. You get injured, you really don't get paid, and the organization benefits off that. But if you do extraordinary and you're based on incentives, that's a lot of money that you got to pay with the contracts you have of all the other 52 guys on the roster already. So if you bring it for running backs, wide receivers are going to want that too. They're going to want something, hey, I get 500 yards this season. I want this much, 1,000 yards, this much. And everybody's going to be negotiating. And if you're a team that goes to the Super Bowl, that's a lot of money you got to dish out. And then the next year, you got to roll out more incentives because you want those guys to continue to stay on your team. So again, it's all about cap right now. Everybody's trying to stay under the cap. Everybody's trying to get some rookies out of the draft that they can get cheap, who are really good and can add to their talent. So I just think it's a double-edged sword. I think it's a good idea, but it could also come back and bite some teams in the butt with all these good players.
I, for one, don't believe that the NFL cap is real. Y'all know this. I think it's a whole bunch of malarkey over there. I don't think money is real. They just
You
give
don't
them a whole
think
bunch
money
of
is
crap.
real?
No, I don't think the value of money is real because I'm over here scraping by, begging for dollars on the streets.
That's
I
not
literally,
even
I am
close to
home.
being true.
I have a nice cardboard box right outside
You
of the
are
Big Apple.
a homeowner.
Yeah,
Right
Aaron Rodgers
outside
just
the high
spits
school.
on me,
Some spare change.
Aaron Rodgers is like, oh, you don't need money. You could be one with the nature. And I was like, well, yeah, it says a lot from you. Anyways, but that'll be interesting. And yeah, you are right. Especially for Super Bowl teams, they're going to be dishing out a lot of money, and then they're going to be in trouble the following year, right, to stay within the cap. But we'll see what happens. I think we're going to learn a lot more. Maybe not, because these running backs are going to start like a little legion there and not talk about what they are going to be discussing this Saturday until I think they're going to actions, speak louder than words. I feel like they're going to go that route. Hopefully, Christian McCaffrey, he already got paid, so maybe he's just like, I was just going to play the rest of my contract and we'll go on strike. But
I don't know, man.
he got paid very well.
He tweeted out that he's upset also.
He's upset at the NFL. He's not upset at the Niners.
No, for sure he's not.
He's upset where his friends.
And that's why I think the strike would not happen, because at the end of the day, a lot of these people are these running backs are good teammates. They don't want to be the guy who's hurting their team, etc. They want to be there for their teammates, etc. That's why I think the strike won't actually happen, not because they don't want to, but because they don't want to hurt their teammates.
But if it does happen, NFL teams, I'm working on my speed.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Your speed?
That ball won't come out. No.
Okay.
I walk around the house.
Can we see a ladder drill right now from you, AJ?
I'm upstairs. You want me to disturb my fiance who's downstairs?
Yes, she
show
knows
us
it's
what you got.
for the
This is
podcast.
for NFL coaches. Scouts are looking right now. Okay, let's go. Okay. Moving the chair. It's gonna be hard because he has his
He's
in
the slides too. Oh, he took off the slides.
He took the slide.
Holy shoot! I thought that was. Y'all not even ready for this.
It looked like he was about to fall.
I hit something on my computer and it's like making a weird sound.
It looked like you were about to fall, AJ.
Oh no, that's just how fast I was going. Your eyes can't even follow or comprehend what I'm doing.
All right, my bad.
His quick cuts.
I need to fix this because I think y'all could hear it. So y'all take it away with the next topic.
Okay. Are we going into Oilers, AJ?
We're going to the Tennessee Oilers, where Tennessee is desperately trying to find ways to keep their fan base. That could be signing D-Hop. That could be bringing back a legendary logo that I thought was retired from the NFL, but I guess not, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we feel about this? I personally really love the look because it's the Oilers, right? It's classic. I didn't get to grow up with them, but can it be a little disrespectful? It's like kind of digging up someone's grave, right? I don't know how I feel about it.
I personally have never dug up anybody's grave, AJ. I don't know what you'd be doing on your weekends. No, I really like it. I think it's really, really nice. It's really, I love that like really light powder blue color. So I really enjoy this throwback uniform. I think it looks very, very clean from the socks to the shoes to the stripes on the helmet. I love everything about it. Definitely one of the best throwback. I don't know if they're calling it throwback or just alternate jersey, but definitely one of the best alternate, not their usual uniform. I think they should go back, in my opinion. Bring back that powder blue.
I think that powder blue is super clean. I haven't seen that in the NFL in a while. I think the last people to do that were maybe the Miami Dolphins, because of course they have that blue in their logo as well as their uniforms usually most of the time. But yeah, to bring back this, they used to be the Houston Oilers, so I think it's cool that DeAndre Hopkins is on that team now. He has a little bit of throwback when he got drafted by the Houston Texans, but the Titans used to be in Houston before they moved to Tennessee. So I mean, it's really cool. I like it. I also like the Seahawks one, but I won't talk about that because I'm a little biased.
The Seahawks one is very, very nice. I'll look up the picture of that real quick. But let's go ahead and what do we rate this out of 10? I'm going to say a solid 9.
Yeah, I was going to give like a 9.5. I really like it. Whoever that actor or whoever that little person who's 31 there, I don't know who that is from. Yeah, I don't know who it is. But he makes it look good, honestly. Like he's just like proportioned well, you know. The powdered blue, you see the cuts of the muscles, you know, he's pointing out like that. Like they really organized this to where like this is the guy who we're gonna roll out with. I think it's just super clean. So I give it 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, we should take some like professional pictures ourselves and put it on our on NSP. We should totally do that.
Let's do that. All right. Yeah. Now, what do we think of this? I think it looks sick.
Dude, look at it, like the silver helmet. You can't even see the old school Seattle Seahawk logo on there yet,
but it is not the old school one though. I wish it was, because that bird looks like it's high out of its mind.
All right, real quick, we're cutting AJ off the screen here. Notorious TBG has a question. Why do running backs think they should get a huge guaranteed contracts? There's a multitude of reasons why that is a bad idea. I say running backs get smaller, big money, highly incentivized base contracts. I think they're just looking for more money in general, and specifically guaranteed money because they end up getting hurt. He says that way the best running backs get paid the most and make more money during their short careers. I think they just are looking for long term. At the end of the day, that's what makes them feel safe, is hearing the words long term, because it gives them safety over their hopeful next few years in the NFL. I think that's why they're looking for that. But at this point, I think they're just looking for more money in any area, because either these teams are just not approaching them at all, or just offer them what they feel like is undervalued contracts. I don't think they're looking for like the tippy top of the market, like wide receiver money. I don't think anybody's looking for like 27, 20, or 30 mil like some of these wide receivers getting paid. I think they're understanding they're not going to get that, but they just want to get paid relative to what they produce on the field. Running backs have usually the most total yardage on your team if you have a decent enough running back. And for what they produce for your team and what they provide, whether that's in the passing game, in the running game, in the blocking game, they are one of the most important parts of your team. Unfortunately, there's so many of them, and that's why they're not getting paid. But I do think there is a few that maybe are trying to reach with their contracts. Like Saquon Barkley, he has been given like a pretty decent package from the Giants, but he has turned them down multiple times because he's just wanting more money. He says, I'm saying that to tie the contract to their production, make them make more money, than even wide receivers, but 0 guarantees. So take away 0 guarantees and then synthesize the whole thing. Yeah, I think you have to be crazy as a running back to do that. What do you guys think?
Just because you get injured,
there you ain't got no money.
You ain't got nothing. Yeah, I mean, because what's the veteran minimum? It's like 800,000 something, right?
I think it's like 1 point something.
Yeah, but and at the end of the day, after it's taxed, it gets cut down to like 700, 800,000.
Yeah.
So for them to say like 0 guaranteed money at all on a contract for one of the areas where you're getting blasted all the time, that's like saying, hey, you're a lineman, you don't get this many pancake blocks, we're not paying you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I agree with you. I agree with Notorious TBG that giving them incentives and how AJ said that, like, the incentive type of way is good to give them some more money that's not guaranteed, but based on production. But again, like, if you're going to do that for running backs, that just ostracizes them and makes them be like, hey, you got to work for your money. But these wide receivers, these quarterbacks, I mean, even if they do bad, they're still getting paid a hella amount. So, you know, it's just a fine line.
And that's what I think the NFL should do. I 100% agree with Notorious, and I'm not just one of those people that like to agree with our fans just because they said something and they're watching our show. I agree for many reasons. I love the running back position. It's probably one of my favorite positions right behind the offensive center, which Vincent hates for whatever reason. But I'm sorry, but it's a business. The NFL is a business, and at the end of the day, yes, you're putting your body on the line every single day, but you're still getting paid millions. Right now, I don't agree with the vet minimum. I don't agree with that. I think it should be a little bit higher, but I do feel like you should have the incentives that it's based on their production. I do 100% believe in that because a lot of these quarterbacks and wide receivers, and I know a lot about this because Debo just went through it because he's a wide back, right? So he gets paid as a wide receiver, but gets incentives for a running back position. But he is also protected just in case he gets injured because of how many times he puts his body on the line. If you get injured, if it's a season-ending injury, you get paid this amount. If you get injured and miss this many games, you get paid this amount, which I think would be an excellent choice to have in a running back's contract, which I think they should fight for that more because of how many times they touch the ball or how many times they have to protect the ball. Because like you all said, they're not just guys who run with the ball, they catch the ball and they block. They're always doing something. They are essential. But unfortunately, let's put this into a restaurant perspective, right? They are not the bartenders. They are not the managers. They are the line cooks. They're the line cooks. And not putting any disrespect there. It's essential, but it's easier to rotate. They're always going to have a rotation of that position. So why cash in the cow? Now I get it. If you're an Austin Eckler, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, give them what they deserve. They deserve it because if not, they're going to do that elsewhere. Injury or not injury. But I think that's where the contract comes in, right? If you get injured, there's no guaranteed money. You don't get that guaranteed, but you get your injured contract guaranteed. So if you go out there and you perform as Saquon Barkley because you are Saquon Barkley, you're going to get paid as Saquon Barkley instead of getting paid as a top tier running back. You're going to get paid for who you are because I don't think there's not one running back in this league that's the same. Not one.
All right, Notorious says, don't get me wrong, all these wide receiver 3s and 4s should be getting paid way less and be more incentive based. All these contracts should be more incentive to the production that they do. I think you're definitely right. These wide receiver numbers have completely inflated like crazy just because every single year for the past like 20 years, it's becoming more and more a passing league and more away from the running back game. So, yeah, some of these wide receivers that are coming off of these teams where they've been wide receiver 3 and then become a wide receiver 1 somewhere else, like Christian Kirk going to Jacksonville, who has lived up to his contract, I think, very well. They're getting paid insane numbers, really. But that's just the league we're in, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that definitely needs to be adjusted because they came out with a stat that a third string wide receiver is getting paid more than the vet men for a running back. I think it's completely whack. That should be upped. But I'm going to spread this out right now since we got some live viewers here. We are doing a giveaway of Stephon Gilmore, the cornerback, the overrated cornerback from the Dallas Cowboys. Very overrated. I'm going to say over and over again because he is overrated. We are giving this away absolutely free. All you have to do is make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and follow our TikTok. We will be releasing a YouTube short and also a TikTok announcing this giveaway. And so all you have to do is like that video, just like it, comment done that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and followed our TikTok page. So just comment.
Oh no.
Free.
AJ, what'd you say? You're frozen.
Am I frozen?
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I'm sorry. I said all you have to do is when the video comes out, like the video, comment done, follow us on TikTok, subscribe here on YouTube. It's absolutely free, and you win this. I know a lot of people say this is a very poor giveaway, but
that's new. That's new, bro.
It is brand new. It's Stephon Gilmore mini helmet. Letter of authenticity right there.
Plus some of his like fingerprints on it, probably.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah,
I could smell him.
You can.
I could smell him.
You could take the DNA and make your own Stephon Gilmore.
I could smell the overratedness from this helmet.
Okay.
I think he's overrated. I think he had one great season, most interceptions. That's great.
Bad.
But you know what? Dak Prescott also had the most interceptions as a quarterback, so maybe he was just throwing it to him. That's how football works, right? I think it negates each other. But yeah, let's keep on going. But yeah, it is a great giveaway. Thank you, Nick. And you could be a lucky winner of this awesome Stephon Gilmore signed helmet giveaway when you subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on TikTok, and make sure you comment done on the new video that will be coming out this week. So stay tuned, hit that notification button to know when that video comes out, and you guys enter in this giveaway. We give stuff away. That's what we do here.
Easy.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
That was really funny when you froze, AJ. I bet everybody watching was like, "What is it?
What do we
do? What do we do? How do we get the giveaway? What? Gilmore, I want it." Yeah. I didn't know I lagged. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was weird.
Talk to my internet, provider. Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
But
what do we have next in the agenda, man?
I think we're going to talk about the holdouts that are currently
happening.
The
holdouts? There's holdouts already?
There are holdouts already. Josh Jacobs.
And the Taurus said he was holding his breath.
I seriously was too. I was like,
I know. I was like, is it me? I was like, is it me?
Right.
And then I saw Reed moving, and I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah, but holdouts. Josh Jacobs has been reportedly seen taking off on a plane from Vegas, leaving Las Vegas, and reportedly he has said that he's not planning on coming back anytime soon. So he is, I think tomorrow is their start of their training camp for the Raiders.
Yep.
Tomorrow he will officially be a holdout and will be subject to fines if the Raiders deem so.
Did he sign his tenure though?
He has not signed it.
So he can't be deemed for fines.
I think he can still.
I found that out today.
You can? Okay.
Saquon and Josh Jacobs are protected because they haven't signed yet.
Okay.
So they cannot be fined. And then plus the Raiders could be digging themselves a deeper hole if they do.
For sure. Usually if they don't want to be petty, teams don't do the fines if they're trying to work towards something.
Did you hear that Jimmy G finally passed his physical?
Did he for real?
He's finally in the building.
He passed it yesterday.
Oh,
how convenient, right? The day before minicamp, he passes his physical. Oh, hey, I'm a quarterback again. I could play.
What a guy.
But he looks good, right, AJ?
He's very handsome. He is. Very charming. Perfect jawline. Nice hair. Nice beard. I don't agree with the jersey he's wearing now, but pretty sure he loves it up there. Okay, so we also have another holdout. A holdout from the Kansas City Chiefs. And no, I'm not talking about Kadarius Toney. He's just injured again. Same story, different season. But we have the Chiefs, Chris Jones. He was a defensive player nominee?
D tackle. Yeah, he was a D tackle. He's been amazing, honestly, ever since he's been there for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's one of the reasons why they've won 2 Super Bowls in the past, is it 6 years? Something
Okay,
like
we
that,
don't talk
5
about
years?
that. We will talk about the
Yeah,
Kansas
yeah.
City Chiefs being good.
Anyways, yeah. But Chris Jones is good. He's been good for a while.
Good for a very long while.
Yeah.
Yes. It was so shocking that Andy Reid came out today in a press conference saying that he was even thrown off guard. So being thrown off guard that one of your star players is unhappy, wants a bigger contract, wants that Nick Bosa money, which I can't say that now because we're still waiting for him to get paid, which he is going to get paid. That's why no one's freaking out. But he's being traded to the Chicago Bears. So bear down. That would be awesome to see. That would be. I think if you sent like a vet over there who, has caused havoc on offenses to a young team that's still learning, has a lot of rookies, a lot of young talent, I think that'll be very good. Very good. I don't think it's going to be big enough for y'all to be like, oh, we're winning this division hands down. But definitely contenders. Definitely contenders.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just weird how it just popped out of nowhere with Chris Jones. Because there's been nothing about it.
No, there has been a few rumors here and there that he's been wanting a long-term contract. Bigger wanting to get paid to his market value. He's been the best defensive tackle, not named Aaron Jones, for a while now. He's been top 2, top 3. I'm sorry, AJ.
I just get so pissed off because I was looking at the Madden rankings yesterday.
Oh yeah,
and he still got people like Aaron Donald as a highest in his position. Jalen Ramsey is the highest in his position. Like, dude, get over yourselves. Madden's trash.
A little bit surprising.
Complete garbage. I went on a whole rant yesterday, which I think we should make some videos of our reaction towards these Madden rankings because not only is it garbage, but it's hot garbage. It really is. And I'm wondering if other people agree because me coming from a Niners fan, I feel like the Niners are very disrespected in that game. Very much disrespected. Y'all say, oh, but you got the best defense of the game. There's only 2 players that are in the 90s in defense. So what?
That is wild.
What?
I mean, you guys are a good team throughout on defense, but I feel like there's at least 5 players on there that should be at least in the 90s.
I think so as well. But while we are here, we're going to have another intermission, and we're going to talk about our fantasy football league. Yes, NSP here. They are yes, Nick. Yes, they are garbage. I love that. But NSP, us as a channel, we are having a fantasy football league. We have more than 1. We got more than 2. We actually have 3. I'm opening up our 3rd league because we filled out our first league so fast and we got more people who are interested. So if you are interested in playing fantasy football, hit us up. It's in our description down below. We got all of our links, all of our social medias. Find us on one of them. I highly recommend Discord because we are very active on Discord. And let us know you want to play fantasy football. One's a free league, the other one's a paid league. So actually 2 free leagues and 1 paid league. It's going to be awesome. The paid league's only $25. We don't take in any of the money. 100%. It actually, 180% goes back to y'all because more money out of our pockets gets sent back to you guys in forms of prizes. So you're going to have a big old trophy for the paid league and a lot of little prizes for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. For the free leagues, the first place winner gets a nice NSP trophy with your name on it with the year. It's going to be all like freaking phenomenal, man. It's going to be awesome. So if you guys are interested in fantasy football, let us know. We'll hold you guys a roster spot.
Very nice, very nice. Definitely going to join that. Notorious says, I said the Bears defense is like a luxury sedan without the left tire. Get them any kind of edge rusher, and their defense goes from worst to 10 to 15 in the league. Are you saying like any kind of edge rusher or one of the like premier edge rushers in the league?
I think it's mean like any edge rusher worth a damn.
Okay. I don't know about 10 to 15. Definitely it would be better. I think 10 to 15 is a huge jump there, though.
I'm still shocked that you pronounced sedan.
Did I say sedan?
Yeah, you said sedan.
Man, I said sedan in my head.
With a luxury sedan.
I said sedan in my head. Don't know what's
Very
going on.
nice. What were you about to say, Vince? I felt like you had something.
I think I lost it, but I think it was gonna say something about the Bears that they have a better roster on the defensive side now, but
Sure.
we just don't know where they're gonna land yet. You know, they made a lot of key pickups there in the linebacker position. I think their corners and safeties are not too bad, in my opinion. Some of them do have some names who you don't recognize, but I think they can step up once that entire defense gets into a rhythm. So I do agree with Notorious that I think maybe they're one or two defensive players away. Let's see what he said. He says, I drive my sedan to my
Did he really?
son. I don't know what he meant there, but that's funny. I like that.
Jeez.
But yeah, I do think the Bears are a couple of players away from being in that range of 10 to 15. I think this year they go to like the 20s.
2024, there will be a good team if Justin Fields progresses as he says he's going to progress. Justin Fields said he's going to throw for 4,000 yards this upcoming season, which I would be very surprised to see. But if he does that, I will call him a legit quarterback. I'll take everything I have said about Justin Fields and the Bears back, and I'll eat my words. But 4,000, that's...
Clip that, Notorious. Clip it.
Yeah, clip it. Remember it. Come back to me if he does it. I'll eat my words. I have owned the things I have said on this podcast that have not come true. AJ and Vincent hold me to it all the time. It's at 5% when I'm wrong. What? What's up, AJ?
It's a lot more than 5%.
What? Okay, I just give out these bold predictions, and you guys just take it as like my normal like.
We give out bold predictions too.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I need to make another bold prediction before the training camp starts and stuff like that.
Who's your MVP?
What is it?
No, I said I need to.
Oh, I thought you had one.
Because last year was Jalen Hurts going for MVP, and he almost did.
He was second.
Yeah, he was second.
Which you said if he didn't, you would jump off a 2-story building.
No, that was different. That was for what's his name for the Jets, the guy who's not even a quarterback.
Zach Wilson. That's what you said.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
I said if he was top 10 in MVP voting, I would jump off my roof. He didn't.
Dude, it sucks. The only good card I've ever pulled out of an NFL pack was Zach Wilson, and it's like gold plated and all that. And now I'm pretty sure it's worth nothing, but it just sucks. Thanks a lot, Aaron Rodgers. But remember my bold prediction for free agency, I said Leonard Fournette to the Patriots. And the last we heard, he was just working out there. So I really hope he does sign with the Patriots. It will make me very happy. Very, very happy.
You go back to 95%, AJ, correct?
95.5.
You're hovering.
We're gonna have rankings now. But really, guys, I think that's all I got. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't have anything.
Cool.
It's all quiet in the Packerverse.
The only thing is how cool these are right here. Hold on. Right there.
Ooh, okay.
Get that off my screen.
It says, "Look, Reed, I'm bear down till I die." I respect that. I respect it.
No, he doesn't.
No, I do. I respect the Bears. I've said this before in the podcast. I hate the Vikings. I hate the Lions. I respect the Bears. I wish the worst on them, but I respect them. He says, "But till I die." But Justin ain't throwing 4K yards this season. I'd be geeked if he gets 3,800. I think 34, 35, and 700 rushing yards is my expectation.
Dang.
My worry is for him is while he's getting those 700 yards, how many hits is he getting? How many games he's going to miss? Because I just think he's too small. He's very elusive, but eventually he's going to get hit, and it's going to hurt him, and he's going to be out of a few games. And I think that's why he's not their franchise guy, because he's not going to last for that long in the NFL.
I'll protect him, bro.
You're going to protect him?
On the strike. I might get signed by the Bears.
The center, there's going to be a center strike, and you're going to jump in?
Dude, there ain't no chance, bro. There's a center strike.
Hey, man, centers are pretty scarce in the league right now.
You should be looking up like this.
Dude, they're tall. They are.
I'm gonna have a little like metal beam.
These would the guards would look like this next to you.
Stilts,
I'm gonna have a metal beam down my spine and my neck, so every time they hit me, I'm just Can't go down.
All right, Notorious says too small. He's a very
You
short
better not be
guy.
talking about me, bro.
Ooh,
You better not be talking about me, Notorious.
I think he's talking about what I was said about Justin.
Oh,
Fields.
okay. Sorry. You know me. I get real
He's small compared to these defensive linebackers, defensive linemen, linebackers. That's what I'm talking about. He can run over a corner probably, but Nick De La Rosa says, I can see 3,500 yards for him, I think, receiving, but I don't think he hits 4,000 this year. As I said, that's what he said. That's his expectation for himself going into this next year. We will see if he's able to do it. I will be surprised. But as I said earlier, I'll eat my words if he does it.
Dang. I think one of y'all should pick him up for fantasy.
Vincent says he's going to be a top 3 fantasy.
Hey, Vincent, get him in the third round,
I
bro.
did say that. I said he was going to be a top 5 fantasy quarterback this upcoming year. And most of that is because of his rushing ability, you know. But if he were to throw for 4,000 yards and, you know, maybe like 30, 35 touchdowns.
That's a lot. Yes, that's MVP.
That's not MVP.
If a lot of them's rushing, yeah.
Yeah, because
if a lot of them are rushing,
baby.
We'll see. I will stick to my guns there. I agree with Notorious TBG. He's gonna do good this year, but again, yeah, I would be pretty surprised if he's a top 10 quarterback this year. Fantasy, yes, because of rushing. That's the only reason. But yeah.
I don't know what TBG stands for. Like todo barrio gangsta.
Hey, I liked how that rolled off the tongue there, AJ. That's probably what it is. If it's not, he's gonna have it like that now.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so before we head out, another reminder, like we've been doing this whole episode, we're gonna tell you guys over and over again. We have a Stephen Gilmore. Stephen, right?
Stefan. One of the Gilmore bros.
Gilmore.
I just learned what TBG stands for.
What does it stand for?
Thyroid binding globulin. No. That's what it says. Globulin.
Not the medical abbreviation, Reed.
That's what Google says. I just looked at the Urban Dictionary. I see what it means.
Stephen Gilmore.
It means you're the only black guy in a white friend group.
This is Gilmore's first year with the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, that's why I said that helmet is new.
In my head, I was thinking Diggs.
No, what? Get this guy out of the podcast,
dude.
Get him out of here.
As soon as I said Stephon Gilmore, and I was like, "Wait, that's not Diggs' brother." I was like, "Wait a minute, who am I talking about? When did this happen?"
The big guy.
So it's not.
It's not todo barrio gangsta.
It's not the thyroid binding globulin.
It's todo barrio gangsta. That's what it is now. Notorious. But yes, guys, we're giving this awesome mini helmet away. Stephon Gilmore, which I think is even worth more now. That is not Diggs, because Stephon Gilmore has built himself a reputation. He is a Super Bowl winner, right? Yeah, Super Bowl winner with the Dallas not with the Dallas Cowboys, but now he's with the Dallas Cowboys. So we're giving this away for free. We have a video coming out sometime this week, so put those notifications on and hit that subscribe button, hit that TikTok follow, and punch your sibling. Whoever it is, just like
the video.
Like the video.
Oh my
God. The video. And of course, y'all, until next time, keep on grinding.